evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, February, what is today? 16th. Sorry.
I blew right past it.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, February 16th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, a Warren County man has been indicted for evasion of Tennessee sales taxes. The state of Tennessee is adding a second car model to its electric vehicle rebate program, and residents of Emeritus Assisted Living Center in Tullahoma celebrated Valentine's Day this Tuesday by selecting the center's Valentine King and Queen. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 Sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing music on the mountain every Saturday night at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Welcome back. A Warren County man has been indicted for evasion of Tennessee sales taxes. Manuel Z. Ochoa, owner of La Cazona restaurant located in McMinnville, was indicted by the Warren County grand jury last week on 5 Class E felony counts of sales tax evasion and 2 Class C felony counts of theft of property over $10,000. The indictments charge Ochoa with willfully attempting to evade or defeat sales taxes totaling $49,275 during the period from December 2005 through February 2009. Tennessee Revenue Commissioner Richard H. Roberts said, quote, "I believe this investigation will serve as a reminder that retailers are not entitled to use or keep sales tax monies. When sales tax revenues are collected by a retailer, they are at all times property of the state or local government and must be remitted to the state. Consumers who pay the tax deserve to know that the money will be used by the state and local governments for the common good," end quote. If convicted, Ochoa could be sentenced to a maximum of 2 years in the state penitentiary and fined up to $3,000 for each count of attempted sales tax evasion, and a maximum of 6 years in the state penitentiary and fined up to $10,000 for theft of property.
The Arnold Engineering Development Center has tested one of the final Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile motors to roll off the assembly line. AEDC spokesmen say the motor met all specification requirements. Denny Elston, project engineer for the center's operating contractor, says it was one of the last production runs, so it was a significant test. The center has tested hundreds of Minuteman missiles over the years. The recent tests were third-generation motors. The Minuteman ICBM is the land-based missile component of the country's 3-part nuclear defense. Arnold Center is the world's largest aerospace testing center.
Residential monthly bills for customers using Tennessee Valley Authority power will decrease up to $1 in March. The federal utility says the fuel cost for the next month will be the lowest in almost 2 years. Most of the decrease is related to lower sales projections for March and consequently lower fuel cost expectations. TVA also says that mild January temperatures resulted in lower sales, helping to drive down January fuel expenses.
Morning Point of Tullahoma will be hosting this year's Pinewood Derby race. Club Scout Pack 303 will race their handmade cars in the front lobby of the assisted living community Saturday, February 18th at 2:30 p.m. As many as 40 people are expected to turn out for the exciting event. Terry Sons is the Cub Scout Pack Committee Chair and also the Lantern Program Director at Morning Point of Tullahoma. Terry said, quote, "We are thrilled to bring this wonderful tradition to Morning Point," end quote. Pictured to the left in the back row from left to right are Cyrus Rasco, Morning Point resident Florence Rogers, Trent Trezes, and Morning Point resident Majil Stevens. In the front, left to right, are Zach Sons and Dawson Riddle.
The state of Tennessee is adding a second car model to its electric vehicle rebate program, which so far has drawn fewer participants than expected. WSMV-TV reports the state will soon begin offering $2,500 rebates to owners of the Chevrolet Volt, an electric hybrid car. The rebate program in Tennessee is now open only to people who buy the all-electric Nissan Leaf. Car owners who chose to participate in the program must agree to allow data about how they use and charge their vehicles to be collected for a government-funded study. The information is being gathered by the California-based company Ecotality. The company received a $99 million stimulus grant from the U.S. Department of Energy. The state added $2.5 million in matching grant money for the rebates. And we'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and we own Thompson Ford in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Lori and I bought the dealership back. It's on Highway 55. Same dealership that we had for 10 years. Look forward to serving you for another 10. Thank you to the community. Thank you for allowing us to be here for the last 15 years. Thank you for having us raise our family here.
Thank you for all your support.
It's been a great place. It's a great place to live. Look forward to living here. Put me in the ground here. I'd be proud to do it. God bless America, and God bless Tennessee.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Let it all in with Charter TV, internet, and phone.
Welcome back. Recently, John Gray sat in with Coffee County Clerk Heather Hines Duncan during the jury duty orientation and brought back some information on how the jury selection process works. Let's watch.
Typically pick somewhere between 150 to 200 people per month for jury service, and they come into the circuit courtroom here at the Justice Center where we conduct an orientation just to kind of tell them what we expect of them as jurors and to answer any questions that they might have pertaining to their jury service.
All right, well, we're going to go to that, and we really do appreciate what you and your group do for all of us here in this county and making things fair and square for everybody. And how pleasant you are about the way you go about it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the citizens of Coffee County letting me stay here. I've been here for 17 years, and I feel like we have a very good justice system here, and I hope after the end of our session you'll feel good about it as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have a list of things that I'm going to cover for you today in no particular order. However, if you have questions about something, I want you to ask as we go. And if it's something that I intend to cover later, I will tell you I'm going to address that in a few minutes. If I fail to, you raise your hand again, and I will answer your question. Pretty much everything we do here pertaining to jury service is dictated by one state law or another. Okay? There's a law that says you must be a resident of Coffee County to serve as a juror in Coffee County. Another law says in order to serve as a juror, you cannot have been a convicted felon. Before 2009, if you were over the age of 70, you could, if you chose, automatically exempt yourself from jury service. Okay? The state legislature did away with that law in 2009. They said now it doesn't matter how old you are, you still are subject for jury duty. Used to, if you did not successfully comply with your jury service obligation, you were subject to a $25 per day fine for each day that you did not comply. They did away with that and said now you are subject to a flat $500 fine. The law changed in 2009 to say you may no longer use the registered voter list for your jury service names. You can still use licensed drivers, you can still use property owners. Now why did they do that? I have not a clue. I suspect because I have heard people myself say, I'm not going to register to vote because I don't want to be called for jury service. So, go tell your friends and neighbors it is now, it's safe. You can register to vote. Now, however, you have to forfeit your driver's license and sell all your property to be safe from jury duty. Okay? So, that was another change. And the final change was the state recommended an automated jury selection process with rolling 30-day terms of service. Okay? I'm happy to say that that didn't affect us at all. We already had our rolling 30-day terms of service, which I will explain to you in a few minutes. We do, however, have an automated jury system now in our office. We basically tell it how many names to give us, and it spits those names out. So that's how you got here. It's not a very great story. You know, the computer gave us your name. It was a lot more interesting to say a child under the age of 10 picked your name out of a big barrel. But we did away with that.
Residents of Emeritus Assisted Living Center in Tullahoma celebrated Valentine's Day this Tuesday by selecting the center's Valentine, King, and Queen. Here's video.
Hi, my name is Jenny Lyle. I'm the Life Enrichment Director here at Emeritus Senior Living in Tullahoma. And today we're going to be crowning our Valentine's, King, and Queen 2012.
And Jenny, how were they selected?
This year the staff chose Valentine's, King, and Queen. Years past it was always the residents who chose who their King and Queen would be. This year they decided to have the staff choose, and they have chosen Emily Boyer and Jack Robertson. is Chris Lawrence, our Dining Services Director's father, Colin. And crowning Emily, we have last year's queen, Betty Mitchell.
Well, I'm going to, Sir, today, you're going to be Sir Jack.
Smile. Come on, smile now.
Smile, folks, Jack.
I'm fixing the queen. The smile lady right here.
On her now.
Here's your sash.
Stay tuned, more Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.
Construction has started on the brand new Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma, and our inventory is in the way. So to make room for the construction equipment, Stan said to sell 100 vehicles. So our mess means you save on all new and pre-owned vehicles at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Discounts up to $11,000 off MSRP or 0% financing. Stop by now. We've got unbelievable deals and we need the space. It's the under construction sale at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma.
Say I'll love you forever at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
I'm NASCAR driver Mark Martin. You know what's worse than waiting in traffic? Waiting in the emergency room when you're in pain. So choose the ER that's extra fast, ER Extra. ER Extra is specifically engineered to get you the help you need and back in action with race car speed. ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
ER Extra, exclusively at Harton Regional Medical Center.
You like downloading movies. You like gaming. You like streaming sports.
This isn't on my map.
Now you have the speed to do it all at once. Charter Ultra 60, our fastest internet ever.
Welcome back. Tullahoma's Chamber of Commerce recently presented Harton Regional Medical Center with the Business of the Year Award. Let's watch the presentation.
The 2011 Clyde Phillips Men's Store Business of the Year is Harton Regional Medical Center. I'm not finished saying all the great things I want to say. First of all, the Chamber could not do a third of the programs that we do without the continued support of Harton Regional Medical Center. Our community could not support a third of the things that we do without the support of Harton Regional. Not only are they supportive, but they lead the way. And these are the kind of things that you appreciate. Their dedication, you can call on them at any time. And as I say, they're busy 24/7, but they make time to show up, they make time to be a part of the community, and we do greatly appreciate that. So now, if you will, we have Tracy Byers here, COO of Harton Regional Medical Center, and Tara Boland, CNO of Harton Regional Medical Center. If you will give them a big round of applause as the 2011 Business of the Year.
It's truly an honor to accept this on behalf of Harton and its employees. I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee, and have been out of the area up until last year when I was able to move back to Tullahoma, Tennessee. And I've truly realized in that year what a special community this is and what a special hospital Harton is and the relationship it has with the surrounding community. So we truly appreciate this. And in 2012 and beyond, we will continue to be the leader in the region as far as healthcare in this area.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a beagle named Biscuit, available for adoption. He is approximately 11 months old and gets along well with other dogs and children. Biscuit is up to date on his vaccinations, is heartworm negative, and will receive a free spay at the Middle Tennessee Spay and Neuter Clinic in Shelbyville, provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit that is refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The shelter has an ongoing need for donations of dog food, treats, stainless steel food bowls, leashes, collars, and monetary donations to provide medical care. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Digger. Digger is a very nice Australian Shepherd. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter is also in need of foster homes. Vet care and food will be provided if necessary. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Hold on. You gotta hear this. I know. How'd I get so lucky?
Every call can be great when you're saving 35% or more. Join the millions who are already saving with Charter Phone.
Welcome back. After a sluggish start to the 2012 baseball season, the Motlow Bucks, who are 5-5 and 0-0 in conference play, have gained momentum with a 4-game winning streak as they prepare to host visiting Jackson, Michigan Community College on Sunday, February 19th at the Driver Baseball Complex. First pitch is scheduled for 1 p.m. The latest victories came in Chattanooga on Monday as the Bucks swept Covenant College 5-0 and 5-4. Those wins came on the heels of a 7-5 and 10-6 sweep of visiting Vincennes, Indiana at home on Sunday. Strong pitching has been the foundation of Motlow's resurgence. Sophomore Josh Mann, who is 1-1 on the Hill, and redshirt freshman Shaw Dickerson, who is 1-0, and sophomore Kendall Edmondson, 1-0 also on the seasons, have put up excellent numbers from the mound in the early going. Mann has 12 strikeouts and has not allowed an earned run in 8 1/3 innings. Dickerson and Edmondson have each struck out 9 batters in 9 innings, and both have earned a run average of 3 per game. At the plate, the Bucks have been led by sophomore Tyler Murphy with a .407 batting average, including 3 home runs, 3 doubles, and 12 RBIs. Freshman Chase Denton leads the team in hitting with a .429 average and also has 3 doubles and a home run. Team speed is also a strength of this year's squad, as evidence of its total of 11 stolen bases on 14 attempts. Sophomore Ryan Huber leads the way with 4 steals in 5 attempts, while classmates Will Trice and Brandon Johnson have each been successful on both of their stolen base attempts. The Bucks will open the Tennessee Community College Athletic Association season when they host Southwest Tennessee for a 3-game series the first weekend in March. Friday's single game begins at 1 p.m. and Saturday's doubleheader will start at noon. Admission is free to all Motlow athletic events. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Whether it's a home loan, a business loan, a personal loan, a loan for any good reason, Citizens Tri-County Bank is here to help you with the loans you need. With caring, friendly lending pros at convenient offices across Tullahoma, we love our community and we take pride in helping people get the loans they need. Citizens Tri-County Bank, focused on making loans for the individuals and businesses of our community.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1961 at 73 degrees. Record low was in 1991 at 3 degrees. The average high on this day is 52 and the average low is 31. For tonight, look for mostly cloudy weather with a low of around 41. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Friday with a high of 59 and a low of 43, and some rain expected for Saturday with a high of 53 and a low of 38. And that is our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
You have a great night.